Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your October 2019 mid-month general readings. Thanks to everyone for joining us here today. Welcome to any newcomers and first-timers, and welcome back to followers and subscribers. Yes, my background has changed. I am off traveling again, back in Eastern Europe, currently in Poland, where the weather is beginning to turn quite cold, cloudy, and often rainy. Okay, this video is for the air sign of Aquarius for the last half of October 2019. So we're looking at the last couple weeks of October for Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. As many of you know, general readings always play out a little differently for everyone, both in details and specifics, although the energy remains no matter what area of your life it resonates in. But if you know your rising and moon sign, watch those videos as well. They can provide additional clarification, and sometimes they can play out a little more predictably than your primary sun sign. If any of you are interested in reaching out to me for a personal one-on-one reading, you can click on the description link below for more information. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I can usually respond to your initial inquiry with more information the same day or the first 24 hours. And scheduling reading is done in a pretty timely fashion too. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It's all that I do, so I'm pretty diligent at working with everyone's schedules to get you your readings as quickly as possible. So if you're interested, send me an email and I will be happy to get back with you just as quickly as possible. Okay, let's move right into this, Aquarius. Let's see what the last half of October has in store for you. All right, we begin with the Four of Swords, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. I am using the Gilded Tarot by artist Ciro Marchetti, right here. Next to that, we have the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Emperor. From the bottom of the deck, we have two cards from the bottom of the deck representing overall energy, focus. We have the Ten of Cups, and out with it came the Knight of Wands, so moving very quickly. It feels like a lot of you Aquarius are taking a temporary break from something, perhaps to enjoy your family or home more. I mean, your overall focus is quite lovely. The Ten of Cups, which is the happy home card, the happily ever after card, tends to represent cycle completion in the tarot, or achievement, or a cycle coming full circle so that it can either end or transition into something else. Cups is water energy, it's emotional energy. The Ten of Cups is referred to as the happy home card because it represents a completion energy, particularly in the arena of home and family, where you feel like everything has just finally come together and you know, all of your needs and most, if not all of your wants are fulfilled. It's a card of, sometimes can represent marriage, childbirth. It's about happiness and harmony and contentment, particularly in regards to home and family. And with it is the Knight of Wands. Now, Knights represent often offers and opportunities for change coming in, and also the speed at which this offer or opportunity for change coming in occurs at. The Knight of Wands, because fire is the element which governs this suit, and it's all about action, change, power, very fast moving creative energy. He's the fastest of all four of the Knights. So it looks like whatever this is that has occurred, it has come in or has happened very quickly. Now, we have the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles here. The Four of Swords is usually a card that represents taking a break or taking a respite from a challenge or a conflict or something of some kind in order to rest, recuperate, recover, gain a different perspective, maybe withdraw for a bit or seek some feedback and advice. This card often, not always, but often shows up when someone's feeling just very tired and worn out and they need to take a step back from something, particularly their thoughts about it, because they're feeling maybe depleted and needing to kind of restore that. Now, with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands being your overall energy and focus for the last half of October, it looks like some of you are taking, maybe you're just taking some time off from work or from, and when I say work, it can be a traditional 9-to-5 job. It could be if you're a business owner, you work, a lot. It could be taking vacation time. You could be going on retreat, or you could be, the Ten of Cups, it's a general reading, so this could be a lot of different things. Maybe some of you are taking some time off to go to a family reunion. Maybe some of you are just taking time off, period, to spend some time at home around your family, your home, your friends, whatever that happy home represents for you. Some of you may be taking a break from the work you put into home and family as well. Although I don't think it's that for many of you, because the focus is on home and family. Some of you, the Four of Swords is accompanied by the Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign female, or somebody perhaps with a lot of earth in their natal chart, or it could represent you as well. The Queen of Pentacles represents somebody who's very capable, very resourceful, very hardworking. This is a person who runs everything and makes it look kind of effortlessly. She's very on top of everything that has to do with the tangible day-to-day structure of life, because Pentacles is earth energy, and it represents often the things we have in our life, put into our life, or work for to make the day-to-day physical structure of our life safe, stable, and secure, and gives us a sense of continuity. If you were to describe the textbook Queen of Pentacles, she or he is the kind of person who works full-time, or runs their own business, or runs the house full-time, because work can mean a homemaker too, or you're whatever it is that you're putting your efforts into to keep your day-to-day life going. She's very good at that. She looks good while she's doing it, and she makes it look kind of effortless. She's very good, very capable, very resourceful, and very hardworking as well. Some of you, maybe you're, and it's right next to the Emperor, who's kind of the male counterpart to running an empire. Very hardworking, very disciplined, very structured, very organized, sometimes a bit on the controlling and demanding side because he has such a big job. Maybe, it looks like you're taking a break from something. Because it's a general reading, there's so many of you watching that something is going to vary. It could be, business, could be work, some maybe project you've been heavily involved in. You're taking time off to focus it around the family. For a few of you, it might even be having a baby, or maybe your daughter or your sister, somebody is having a baby. Maybe you're just taking time off, and during that time the focus is on happy home, family, etc. It looks like you've been working very, very hard, putting a lot of effort into your life, or you're the kind of person that has a lot of responsibilities and duties. Next to that we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Emperor. It's a great combination of cards, particularly where business is concerned. The Nine of Pentacles is a card that represents somebody who is enjoying the fruits of their labors, and they've worked really hard to get to where they're at. They're at a 9 already. This is somebody who has a lot to enjoy around them, but nobody's handed anything to them on a silver platter. They've worked very hard for all of these, wealth, riches, whatever represents contentment and security. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and this person's worked very hard. They can take care of themselves without needing anybody else to do it for them. They worked very hard to get to the place where they're at, where they're now enjoying that. Accompanied by the Emperor, who's also very hardworking, has an empire to run, very structured, disciplined, pays attention to a lot of details. It looks like you're somebody who has, in your normal day-to-day life, it has a lot of responsibilities, a lot of cares, a lot of duties, obligations. You're in a very good place. You've worked very hard to get to where you're at. Some of you might be retiring too, or maybe just taking a well-deserved, long-needed, much-needed vacation or break. But it's happened so quickly, it's come in so quickly, it makes me wonder what it is that's kind of happened. What does that Four of Swords represent? Why is this moving so quickly? Let's clarify that. I mean, it's very positive. It's like, you know, you've been going at breakneck speed. You've had all these things going on, things that you always have to do. And now suddenly something has happened that you're able to take time off, some much needed time off to enjoy your home life, whatever that means to you, home and family, maybe kids, grandkids, maybe having a kid. We have the Tower, and right behind it is the Star. Wow. This is pretty major, pretty important. Two major arcana cards, pretty powerful one. The Tower, which often makes a lot of people clench up because it usually represents a life-changing event that comes in and shakes everything up. Often, not always, but represents something coming to an end which has been there for quite some time, or which you thought was solid, stable, and secure. This is a perfect example of when the Tower card comes up in a really positive, blessed way. The Tower card always is, even if it represents the loss of something, because it's for some other purpose, perhaps down the road you might not be able to see. But this life-changing event comes in and brings with it the energy of the Star, which is renewed hope, faith, and optimism, particularly after a period of challenge or darkness or difficulty. So maybe you've been just very, very, you know, working very hard, investing all of this stuff, keeping, you know, all of these balls in the air and taking care of everything and everyone and doing it successfully, but feeling very worn out. And something has happened, some huge shakeup, some huge event has come in very quickly that has enabled you to take a step back, get some rest, maybe connect or reconnect back with your family again, and put you in a very good place. Let's see if we can clarify this Tower a little bit further. I'm curious. What has happened that's enabled you? What huge event is this, or big event? I mean, it's a general reading, so the intensity may vary. But, you know, some shakeup, some event, something you didn't expect has come in to give you what you need, which brings with it a sense of renewed hope, faith, and optimism, and trust in divine timing and orchestration as well. The Knight of Cups, followed by the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So the Knight of Cups, this is a emotional offer of support, help, encouragement, or even love. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, partnership, people working together towards a common cause or a common goal. So whatever this unexpected sort of big shakeup event is that makes you feel like after all of this work, this sense of hope, faith, and optimism, it's coming in the form of help from another person, you know, the offer to help, partner with you, to help with you, to, you know, work together as a team, you know, either to accomplish something which represents your happy home, or to take some of the load off so that you can have more of that family and home connection as well. It could be one person offering this, or a group of people coming in to offer this help as well. It might be about the home structure itself, or just enables you to kind of spend that time at home with family. It's like whatever the offer is, one person or a few people, it's coming in. You're like, oh my gosh, thank you. I was so tired and I've been working so hard at this, and now out of nowhere or unexpectedly, this offer of help and teamwork has come in to make it possible for you to have that happy home, whatever that means for you, or to spend more time there. Again, it's going to resonate a little differently for everybody, but it's an absolutely beautiful reading. So for those of you for whom this hasn't happened quite yet, this is the energy of what's happening the last half of October. But if it hasn't happened yet and you're watching this video, you're still going to be kind of taken off guard. It's just absolutely beautiful, lovely energy. And it's what you need after all this work that you've been putting in. Somebody's there to help you carry it, help you accomplish it, and also help you take some much needed time off and have the connections that you need, particularly in regards to home and family. I'm curious, for those of you for whom this resonates, you can make comments below, or you can email me personally and let me know how this is actually playing out for you, because it's quite beautiful energy, but I'm getting like 6 different storylines in my head, so it's going to resonate a little differently for those of you watching. So Aquarius, that pretty much wraps up one other thing that just came through. I want to throw it out there because it came through, which means I'm supposed to say it. For some of you, this is interesting. For some of you, this Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, this Queen of Pentacles is actually exiting your life, exiting your home, or maybe they've been staying with you for a while or involved in some way, and now they're leaving, or they're exiting somehow, and that is actually giving you a break from what was maybe a conflicted or challenging environment and making your home more of a happy home again. For example, if you had a relative, a friend or a relative staying with you at the home, and there was like just always maybe conflictive energy around this person, they are leaving, or you are leaving somehow or something, which is making the energy of your home and family, whatever that means to you, much smoother and more harmonious again. That I had to throw that out there because it just came shooting through my head. So interesting. Still beautiful, bright reading though. All right, Aquarius, that is your reading for the last half of October. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful and useful. Again, if any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal reading with me, live or recorded, you can click on the description link below or email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the November 2019 general readings. Until then, as always, Aquarius, I wish you joy, peace, and a beautiful, happy life for the next few weeks. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.